as you may know, the city of San Jose has been interested in automated transit networks as a potential solution to transportation problems that it faces as an urban area, and many do. And as a potential area for study for ATN, the city of San Jose identified the Oak Ridge Almaden area as a potential for redevelopment where an ATN could go in. And so that was the area of study then, to look at connecting that area, being a place for trip or destinations, and areas surrounding that, as well as a connection to the light rail that comes right near the shopping center there. So what could it look like? How could ATN impact that area? So that was
the concept that we approached was, challenge to re-envision this very urban, very automobile-oriented transportation corridor that was really built around malls and strip malls and shops like that, and figure out how we would adapt to the new age with new technologies and new ways of getting around. Mm-hmm. The site itself had a lot of really unique opportunities and natural features that meshed well with the nearby community, but the Blossom Hill and Almaden corridors, the way they were developed in the past, really just didn't lend itself to a good cohesive neighborhood center, and really challenged the experience of the area. And so as we wanted to try and mesh the city's urban village plan and their general plan with goals of urban villages with this new ATN technology, how would it play out? How would it look different? And how could we use the benefits of an automated transportation network to really make the site more accessible for people that are there and people that will be there? Well, I think the 4D model really provides a whole different way of envisioning the site. I mean, you can look at something in plan view and see how land use and the space will work and how you'd fit the little pieces together, but you can't really visualize what the impact will be to your environment until you can sort of get in there and look up and see what the ATN tracks will be and what it'll be like having pod cars flying over your head as you walk around and drive, and it really helped us sort of imagine the scale and the unique impacts that this new technology might have. We weren't able to do that without really engaging that three-dimensional at the base, but really until we can see how it functions and how things interact and what it's like to have a car drive by while we're riding in this exciting new transportation feature, and what it's like to go from one space to the next and travel through the different environments that are in the Almaden area. So the urban village plan, or the general plan, through the urban village mechanism, envisioned some pretty ambitious goals as far as the number of jobs and residential units for that urban village. In order to accommodate those, we needed to get a lot of density really quick and on a limited amount of space. Within the area, I think there was 300 acres and 180 were seen as developable, but that would have been a total overhaul of everything there, and we wanted to consolidate that into a few areas and preserve the natural elements. And so by getting rid of the parking, which was enabled through ATN, we were able to put a lot of nice pedestrian improvements into the environment, between the esplanade, between ground level retail and commercial and walkable environments in the Oak Ridge area and the Almaden Plaza area, that we couldn't have otherwise done if we had to reserve that space for parking. And so, we didn't totally neglect it. We consolidated parking into regional hubs right off the highway. You drive off the highway, get in the ATN, you can get anywhere in the district very quickly. Whether it's recreation, shopping, home, jobs, all of it was easy access from these central hubs. But the surface parking we could get rid of. The real key, I think, is that by getting into the ATN system, people will be able to get around much faster. They won't be stopping at stoplights. They will skip stations they don't need to get to. And they'll be able to really experience their environment more quickly and from a nicer vantage point. And without the headaches of driving through a parking lot just to go shopping.